Hello, my dear students. It's your teacher Manuel Kanza here on AfroKanza YouTube channel. And today we are going to talk about, are you tired of the same moves? Okay, many dancers over time, they get tired of doing the same movements over and over, and which I think it's very natural because over time you want to upgrade, you want to do something more advanced that it's beyond your level. Now, the first sign you might feel is you over judge yourself when you dance. You kind of not very happy with your performance. Most of the time, you feel like you could have done better, but you seem not to find what is it that thing that you really need. So you watch other people, maybe sometimes you get inspired to dance like someone that you admire, but you still feel a little bit empty although you love the style that you do because you've been doing that for a long time. I have been dancing for a very, very long time, and I've gone through that, especially when it's time to do freestyle. I grew up mostly from freestyle before I became choreographer, so I know how it feels when when you want to do a really good freestyle, you are preparing yourself to do a solo performances. So what are the things that you should do to overcome that and actually to be able to do your dance better and also find ways to upgrade? So let's start with something that is very common here on our channel, which is kuduro. So imagine you've been doing kuduro and you have been training the most recent and most popular steps. Obviously, that's what people always want to see, and also the new musics and stuff, right? And I know, I know exactly what you're gonna say, that I'm going through foundation, but I'm not really gonna say much about foundation. I'm actually, even though it's one of the main objectives here on the channel, because it's the roots of the dance. But what I'm gonna say is the dances that you do right now, they have been already existed. For example, if you're doing the moves that are new, that you think it's new now, it's actually a variation of old moves. So what you need to do is trying to find ways to actually switch some of the moves that you're doing now. For example, if there are moves that requires 8 counts, because we have moves here in Angola that require 8 counts for you to finish it, or maybe 4 counts, let's say 4 counts, you can do two, and then instead of doing with the right leg, do it with the left leg. The reason I'm saying this is very basic idea I'm giving you is because most people might think, oh no, that will not feel authentic to the style, and maybe people will judge the way I'm switching, and maybe this is not correct to do because people are always talking about people not doing the steps right, but that's not true. When you've been doing the dance for so long and you know the roots, you know the dance, you know the techniques, it is perfectly fine for you to start doing something new with that dance. And this has been happening here in Angola for many, many years. This is why here in Angola we don't usually talk about, oh, this has been done before, that has been done before, this is new school, that's old school. There is only one school here in Angola. But obviously, most people outside, because of the most people go to school how to dance, they go to dance academy how to dance. Teachers will give you different philosophies, so you grow up with different ideas. You grow up with being used to dance in the mirror. You grow up with someone telling you you're not doing right. This is how you should do, and you should obey the technique. Yes, it's true at some point when you're learning, but when you already know so much, it is time for you to start exploring. So let's say you have been doing kuduro, but you haven't explored like characusa, gato preto, cuatro, which the other one is andamento, fogarero, chiriri, oito, onze. I just said 8 moves. If you don't know 5 of these, it's time for you to explore these ones. They are available online, even here on the channel, here on our channel, AfroKanza. If you are a member, you will find these moves here on the channel. Now, the reason I'm saying that is because there is no need for you to give up on trying to level up because there is so much for you to explore. Even us here in Angola, we have danced kuduro for a long time, but we haven't explored everything. Because what happens is when moves come, they stay like for 6 months. That the music will be trending for 6 months or 3 months, and everyone will be just dancing to that particular move for that time span. Anything before that is forgotten, so it is not explored. Meaning, if you were doing martelo like 6 years ago, martelo was not fully explored. You could do martelo with both arms, you could do martelo spinning, you could do martelo jumping. So all these things, if you know how to do martelo, if you know how to actually have the proper posture for it, then you will understand where I'm going, as in you explore all this. So if you're a teacher, that will give you more ideas to teach your students, actually give them more tools for them to explore. And it's very fun in class because most of these dances here in Angola, it's a very funny dance, funny and energetic dance. Now, the other thing I'm gonna say, I think I'd say two now. The other thing I'm gonna say is switch music. Try different musics. Don't always just dance to one type of genre of music. You can switch. Try different songs. Try different rhythms. And not just because you're dancing kuduro Afro house, you need to dance to fast song. You can actually slow down those moves and try to dance to Afro beats, piano, or even hip hop. You can do even dancehall. You can use those. If you know enough and if you've been taking time to actually train and looking at the list of moves, when I started to learn, I used to write down and also draw. Like I would draw the posture of the move and I'll write down the description of it because it's very important for a dancer to be able to describe in words what they do with their dance. Like that way, it's gonna help you not always to get up, put the music, and start training. It's gonna be exhausting for you to try to be creative while you are dancing. So it's good for you to listen to musics a lot of times and also start writing your research. If you do that, your dance will get to a different level. Even your teaching skills will get to a different level. So I hope I've given you enough tips on how you can grow your dance if you didn't know this. Because I've been doing this for a long time and I've been teaching many people online for a very long time, there was a time I got into a dead end. I was like, I think I taught my students a lot. Just like here in the channel, there are more than 500 classes that I've already did. I feel like some of them are repetitive, but not fully repetitive, but in different ways. But for me as a teacher, I feel like I've done that before. I'd like to do something else. So this is why I'm doing videos like this, where I explain to you guys some of the things that can help you how to improve. Now let's talk about freestyle. I have some videos here teaching you how to do freestyle, but I'm gonna make more because I feel like some of my students really need more freestyle videos. So what I'm gonna do actually create couple of beginner, intermediate, and advanced freestyle videos for anyone wanting to learn how to do freestyle so that they can participate in battles or maybe just do performances with your crew or by yourself. So here are some tips on how to grow on freestyle. First thing you need to do is learn your music. You have to choose a song. When you're getting started, you need to listen to many musics before you even start dancing. You need to know the timing, you need to know the effects, you need to know so many things about the dance style, music genre that you dance to. That's going to help you when you get up. You don't think about the music, you're going to think about the steps. The one huge mistake for beginners is that they usually put a song, they will start dancing, or maybe they'll try to figure out like a choreography or something. Then they'll feel like, ah, no, this is not freestyle, or maybe they're not even happy with what they're doing. So the other thing is you don't overjudge yourself. It's okay to make mistakes in the beginning. When you're doing freestyle, it's very normal for you to fall blank, like you forgot what you were doing. Don't worry about that. The secret is grab a camera, a tripod, record yourself doing freestyle. Every time you do freestyle, record yourself. You might be doing something very incredible, something very unique that you might want to get to. And then you might want to take my advice on writing, describing your dance. That's how you start discovering yourself and see what moves look good on you. Because doing a freestyle, or even doing performance, it's all about also looking good. So you need to look good, you need to feel good. So that this one of the things also I wanted to let you guys know. So whenever you're starting to do freestyle, first start listening to a lot of music of the genres that you like, that you want to do freestyle to. Second, get up, don't put music, start teaching yourself the moves that you like the best. Start with the ones that you really, really like the best. Because freestyle is about feeling. It's about how much you can express yourself, how good you feel when you dance. So if it's 4 moves, work on those 4 moves. Third, start practicing those 4 moves. Build them like a little blocks of combos. It could be a combo of 4 moves, 4 counts, maybe 8 counts, 6 counts. Just work with those 4 moves, do variations of those. Don't feel bad to repeat. Like when you feel it's repetitive, it's okay. Don't feel bad about doing that. It's fine. You can be very repetitive in your freestyle. If you look one of the best dancers, there's always a signature move. So that could be your signature technique. Like you always get back to one particular move before you bring out something else. So that's another tip. The other one is once you get the hang of your dancing and you accept yourself, you accept your failures, now you are dancing freestyle, right? They start trying to dance to the whole song. Don't dance halfway like 1 minute. No, dance the whole song. You gotta feel what happens in the music. Dance the slow parts, the fast parts, everything. Try and listen to different sounds in the music. Try to follow those. Don't just follow the drum. Follow the guitar, follow the marimba, follow everything. Try to do that to one particular song for a week. Train like that. Once you get the hang of this, the last step you want to do is do your same signature moves of your freestyle into another type of music genre. Get out of that music genre style that you love. Try new ones. Challenge yourself to do different different tasks in your freestyle. That's the best way you can grow and become very good at freestyle. And if you go do battles, you're probably gonna be a top 5 at least. It depends on how much you train. Now here on the channel, I actually give you example. Like what I do is I show you Jaracuza, right? I show you Jaracuza, I show you Cuatro, then I'm gonna show you Tia Maria. So what I do is we train. I teach you how to do these 4 moves or 3 moves, and then what you have to do is like pick them randomly. Instead of starting with Jaracuza, start with Cuatro, and then just randomly start with any. As long as you know the 3 or 4 of them, just try them in different order. Don't try them like in a choreography order. Just try them in different order. Then you start practicing, practicing, practicing. Start switching. It doesn't matter if you repeat Cuatro many times, and then if you repeat Tia Maria many times, it doesn't matter. Just keep doing it until it becomes very natural. Because as I said before, doing freestyle is about feeling mostly. So you need to feel good. It needs to be natural. It doesn't need to be forced. Whatever comes between that is the miracle. Because everyone that does freestyle, usually they record themselves. They go like, "Whoa, I want to watch this move." They keep watching themselves do their freestyle for hours until their mind records a certain thing that they did, and that becomes their signature move or that becomes their new move. That's how you actually also start creating your own style. So I hope you guys like this video, and if you do, comment down below. And if you're not a member in the channel, become a member. There's so many classes I have here. You can choose the level. If you have been on the beginner level for a long time, upgrade to intermediate. It's only $2 a month. And then maybe you can go up and try new classes in the advanced and teacher training for those who are teaching. And the last level here is documentary and masterclass. Actually, masterclass is one of my last projects, I'll say, for this channel, because I want to teach master classes. So there are already some classes there, and also documentaries and films you might want to watch. So that last level give you access to all other levels. The higher you go, the access you have for the previous levels as well. So YouTube is doing a great work. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you on the next one.